Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. All right, we're back, and yeah, I'm back with If you saw me on at the start of this event, yeah, I'm Ryan Ford. Um, this time I'm back with Metroid Zero Mission 100%, and sorry, just give me a moment to get settled in. Okay.
Hey, no problem. Take all the time you need.
Thanks. All right. Okay, if we can get a countdown for the timer, I will start from three. Three, two, one, go. Yeah, so this is Metroid Zero Mission, the vanilla game. You definitely just saw a ROM hack for the previous run, so this one's probably going to be a little over twice as long, though. So first off, movement. So when Samus is in the air, she moves about half speed compared to running on the ground. So want to optimize being on the ground as much as possible, like not jumping as high as you need to if you don't have to. Those bugs are all random, like the enemies crawling around. So yeah, if they're in your way, try to shoot them. It can be very easy to take hits if they're like crawling along the ground in your path. But yeah, they take 2 shots to kill. Honestly, I made it look easy when I got kind of bad RNG there. But that was pretty fortunate. So this climbing section is like, oh shoot, one of the hardest sections at the start of the run. It's pretty sloppy, but you want to put as many wall jumps as you can, and doing single wall jumps to climb up vertically as fast as you can. Oh, whoops. And yeah, I wanted to shoot out that one block as well, because when I come back, it'll stay destroyed. So what I'll need, so when I come back, then because I don't have the long beam yet, then the shots will reach only one tile short on the way there. There's the first missile tank pickup, so you get text for every new item that you pick up. So when I get expansions, it won't pop up like that. I did take a lot of damage throughout this run, so this might not be good for ammo management. So yeah, this boss, you can actually get a double hit with your missile. So it takes 3 hits to kill. But if you hit 2 missiles on the same frame, then it'll hit it twice. Unfortunately, I couldn't showcase it this time. It's kind of tough to do. And yeah, so now that charge beam, so you can charge a shot, of course, by holding B. And if you have a shot charged and you do a spin jump, then you'll do what's called a pseudo screw attack. And with it, you'll do damage to enemies if they touch you while you're spinning when you have your shot charged. And a lot of weaker enemies will kill in 1 hit. So now this, for beginners and stuff, this is like one of the worst rooms in the game, the bug room. So you need 2 normal shots and 3 missiles, ideally, to kill them. Oh, whoops. And you want to like kite these bugs around the room so that they don't get in your way and keep hitting you around, and also to avoid getting knocked off ledges. And you don't want them to block your shots either, because I specifically had enough missiles to try and deal with each of those bugs. What's good though is that since I killed all of the hives in that room on that visit, then none of them will be back when I backtrack in that room. If you leave any of the hives alive, then all of them would respawn whenever you leave and re-enter the room. So even in any percent, you want to clear out all of them. Alright, so here's bombs. I'd also remember to take a refill here. So yeah, bombs, you pretty much need them to go like anywhere in this game. So yeah, of course, they mostly destroy bomb blocks, and you can also jump off of your bombs, which be using bomb jumps a ton throughout the run, especially in the early parts. Okay, so now here's a kind of heavy instance of RNG. So these bugs, it's like 24 bugs up there. Oh, and yeah, sometimes a couple can take a while to fall out like that last one did. And yeah, it's pretty random like how long they'll all take to come out, so they can waste a lot of time potentially. That one wasn't too bad though. Now just backtracking here. And yeah, the big thing, so yeah, just gotta remember to pick up all the items on the way since this is 100%. So gotta shoot out this block on the floor here, and then grab this missile. There is a faster way to do that, so that you can get out without having to bomb that block a second time to get out. So kind of flub the movement. That's alright. So like a small time loss. Oh, whoops. I did that wrong too.
I usually really love Metroid 100% because you get to hear the item fanfare a lot, but I guess in Zero Mission it's less of a thing since they have the shortened one.
Yeah. Yeah, because you only get the fanfare when you grab a completely new item. So, but yeah, I like the fanfare a lot too, but yeah, it's unfortunate you only hear it like, I would say guess like 14 times, maybe? Oh
yeah,
wait, no,
take.
there's unknown items as well.
Oh, right.
Okay, maybe like 12-ish, I think.
That said, if people want to hear it more, any donations that follow the Zero Mission fanfare cadence, I will sing. You know, to the tune of like, you had less of this, but now you have one more. Like, donate anything like with that meter, and I'll sing it on air.
Hey, I'm down for it. Yeah, definitely get your donations in if you want to hear it. So yeah, here's a Kraid area. There is a missile behind the save room. It's like pretty well hidden.
My favorite music in Metroid, this area.
Same. Yeah, like I like the original one a lot more, but I like playing Zero Mission like way more than the first Metroid. And I mean, the song's like still really good, like extremely good.
Oh, for sure. Zero Mission has such amazing like quality of life features.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. First of all, having a map is like huge. Wall jumping, like a lot of like nice added items as well. Being able to shoot like not just straight and up, pretty much. And yeah, it's like tons more things I could like rave about for this game. There I did a diagonal bomb jump. Since I don't have high jump or ice beam to kill those enemies. Oh, oops.
That looks incredibly tricky to do.
Yeah, I have to do it twice in the run. Not twice in that same spot, but I'm gonna have to do it one more time soon, like the same trick. That took me a while to learn actually. So I'm like somewhat. Well, I can't really say that I'm new to the game anymore, but I haven't like put that much time into running Zero Mission itself. So like, I always still feel like I'm new. Cause yeah, I started doing runs. Like I learned any percent in like late March, and then yeah, I ran any percent for like about a week and a half. And then yeah, I've run this category like in total time like maybe like 6 days. So still kind of new, but then also like since I already had the experience, I was still able to like think about the game over the months as well. So it's not purely just about like playing in terms of gaining experience. Like also watching other runners does help.
Yeah, absolutely. Every little bit helps.
Yep. So yeah, I killed the acid worm. Surprisingly, I got completely health bombed. I've actually never seen that before. Like normally it drops like, I don't know, at least like a couple missiles. So probably got to farm a bit because well, I was gonna say that I need 20 missiles like by the time I was out of that room, but I don't really need 20. It's just faster to have 20. Ooh, double health there too. Would have helped a lot if I was at full health, but taking hits a ton. Okay, that's fine. Take it like that. So yeah, normally in any percent, so there's a pretty run-killing trick here called acid worm skip, but in this category, you fight the acid worm, so you don't need to do that skip. But we need to do that diagonal bomb jump again instead to get over here. Because I don't have a power grip or high jump.
Yeah, I've seen. I have a friend who like used to run any percent. I've seen a lot of runs, and I've seen half of them reset, like in the acid worm skip, and the other half in that first room with the hives that you just like did fairly easily.
Yep, that sounds exactly like it sounds like for someone that would be like new to running the game, especially. It's like it's such a run killer, like to do both of those rooms optimally. Like even if you get through them, like trying not to like lose a ton of time is like really difficult for both. And yeah, there's basically where all the 20 missiles went, because it takes like 10 to kill those giant side hoppers as well.
They're chunky.
Yep. They do a lot of damage if they hit you too, but fortunately they move pretty slow and predictably, so it's not really a big deal as long as you have it's like close to max missiles. So I want to clear these side hoppers out of the way. It's not mandatory, but they can get in the way if they keep jumping in your direction. Oh no, I think. Okay, never mind. It's fine. I thought that the stream might have died for a sec.
Apparently, we're good.
Yeah, it looks like it's fine. The yeah, I saw my bar turn red for a moment, but looks like it's okay. All right, so yeah, grabbing those missiles from the glider. I could have done it a little faster, but I did stop for a moment, so I kind of messed up because of that. Alright, face tanking those enemies, you don't really have to do that, but I missed a couple shots, so...
Why not? Why not face tank?
Right? So, have to make sure to take a refill here, in this category. For the upcoming boss, we actually do need a lot of ammo. Whereas in any percent, yeah, when fighting Kraid, you would, ideally, you would have at least 3 super missiles, so that it just takes that many to kill. Then in this category, you need 15, and you can also do those double missile shots on the side hoppers to clear them. That's actually the first time in a while that I actually hit all 5, like in one go without taking a hit. So, again, I made it look easy, but I messed it up like literally the last like 4 times I tried to do it, which is pretty funny.
So in that room that just now, were you like shooting twice at the ground to hit with the explosion of the first one and then do a body hit with the second missile on each one of those?
Not exactly. Like when you're running and you shoot a missile, the missile's trajectory kind of goes along with your movement speed. So so if I shoot it in place, like it'll not go as far forward as if you're already running forward.
Interesting. Sorry, I was taking one sip of water. So there's Kraid is coming up, right?
Yeah, Kraid's gone now.
Oh no! Look away for 1 second.
Yeah, it takes 15 missiles for this category to kill Kraid. So I still got it in like kind of 3 cycles. It wasn't too bad. Like normally you would get it probably in 2 cycles because his mouth is wide open when you're starting the fight, and then you can shoot a lot, like at least like 10 missiles into his mouth at that point. And then and closes his mouth, then you gotta hit probably another missile to open his mouth, and then you can probably get another like 5 in there. The latter part of that fight, after his body fully rises, then you can do like a short jump and shoot 2 missiles in the same jump each time. So you can do like a short hop double missile basically. It's not really that easy to do. You can also do single missiles if that makes it easier. But double is like a bit faster than doing single. And yeah, pretty much did most of the crate cleanup. There's a couple items that I left behind because one of them's required with that you need gravity suit to get it, and then the other ones are just faster, having like a lot more equipment. Since you get like pretty much all the upgrades by the time you come back, then having like wave beam, plasma beam, space jump, and stuff like that makes it all a lot easier, or it makes it a lot faster and easier actually together. So got to make sure not to forget this missile. Could also grab that missile pickup in the late game cleanup as well, but usually I get it early though. Now here doing another infinite bomb jump to grab this E-tank right now. Yeah, otherwise you need I think you need high jump to reach that, if I recall correctly. I think the high jump actually reaches.
Yeah, you can't quite make it by getting like hit by one of those enemies like in Super Metroid.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, in Super Metroid, like you can like damage miss pretty much, and not get knocked like, or you get knocked kind of high when you get like knocked back. In that game. Oh, whoops! I forgot I was supposed to release the Shine Spark. What was I doing there? It's fine though. It's like a 5-second time loss though. And yeah, got quite a bit of a cutscene. So yeah, Xandra, if you want to.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We do have some donations. I want to thank Neen for a $10 donation with a heart as a comment. Thank you so much. And we also have a $100 donations by some egrets. Thank you, saying give us the blocks. Thank you for tuning in to the Metroid block. And yeah, keep those donations coming, because if you send in any donation to the tune of the Metroid item fanfare, I will sing it to you. And also, we have a special something cooked up should we reach 19K by the end of the marathon. A very special little extra thing. If you remember last time we did this, we had we went a little bit extra with the post-marathon bonus content. So if you want more of that, well, let's see if we can hit 19K by the end of today. So take it away.
Nice. I'd really love to see that. And yeah, also thanks already for the donations coming in. Of course, keep it coming. Oh, I did not mean to walk through the water like that. Kind of just walked off the ledge before I jumped. Because of course, without gravity, so you move really slow in liquid surfaces. So definitely want to not be submerged as much as you can. Alright, so we're going to do a Shine Spark Chain over here to get the first Super Missile. It's definitely not the intended first Super Missile you're supposed to get, but it is actually pretty convenient to have these, because like Super Missiles are about like 5 times as strong as regular missiles, and in addition to that, there are some enemies that you can kill with Super Missiles that you can't kill with normal missiles. Though every Super Missile expansion you get, it's only worth 2 Super Missiles, and every regular missile is worth 5. And then every energy tank for your health is an extra 100 health.
Yeah, the GBA Metroid games really tried to reel in the super missile economy.
For sure. In Fusion, it's like, because it every missile upgrade replaces your every missile upgrade, like kind of like, yeah, it upgrades like your main missile, so you don't have like two separate ammo counts. So it's like insane that you have like, whoops, you have like, you know, at some point if you do 100%, you'll have like 250 you know, super ice diffusion missiles. It's like by then you have way too many because you can just like destroy most stuff with like these overpowered missiles. Though in that game, the beam upgrades are definitely like stronger than missiles for the most part, but you do need missiles to actually be able to like kill any of the bosses in that game. Alright, so in this game, it's just faster to kill things with missiles for the most part compared to beams until you get like stuff like wave beam and plasma beam. Oh, I almost messed up the movement there. It would have been bad to bonk there because I would have had to bomb jump up to get that missile upgrade. So yeah, in this category, there's a lot of uses of Shine Sparks, which if you mess up any of them, it can lose a lot of time because, you know, you have to recharge your Shine Spark. So doing a safety strat by running into this heated room early, because that seahorse, he can like snipe you out of the air before your Shine Spark starts if you're a little slow. So yeah, I just chose not to risk it because then I'd have to run back to the other end of the room, then run forward to the other end of the room. And yeah, Shine Sparking across to grab that missile. It's very easy to be a little too low and Shine Spark underneath that, and it loses a ton of time if you mess that up. Fortunately, I got it. So yeah, next part, we got so about to get high jump, and then gonna be doing like a hell run through a couple of heated rooms. So if I die though, I do have a safety save. I shouldn't die, like, unless my diagonal bomb jumps are really bad, then probably the only reason I would die, but otherwise it should be fine. My health was decent, so I do have like a pretty good amount of leeway. Alright, cool. Got it. And then 2 super missiles to kill that giant side hopper. It feels nice compared to like the 10 missiles I had to shoot to kill in the crate area. You can just run straight and just shoot it down easily.
That's always fun when video games do that. They put you up against like enemies that used to give you a challenge, but now you're just like done.
Yep. Power scaling, exactly. You just like, you know, you just mow through them like as you get like better upgrades. Yeah, like Zelda games, for example. I love how they do that with like pretty much every Legend of Zelda game. And then yeah, Metroid games, of course. So yeah, now that I have Screw Attack, it's kind of a gift and a curse because Screw Attack, yeah, I can just spin jump into enemies and they're pretty much auto dead. But there are stuff like, for example, I had to break my spin jump on that first platform I jumped on because the blocks are breakable there, and the Screw Attack would break those blocks. So you have to be really mindful about stuff like that. And yeah, like don't want to like unintentionally destroy blocks and, you know, fall down places that you don't want to fall down. There's another heated room. This one, since I did that refill glitch when I got the Screw Attack, yeah, I have a ton of extra going through all the heated rooms coming up.
It's always interesting to me how like some Metroid games alternate, like when they give you Screw Attack and when they give you Space Jump.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? For this game, yeah, like you get Screw Attack. Well, I guess it's kind of like, this is technically like a bit out of order, but yeah, you do get Screw Attack like pretty early in this game, like relative to a lot of other other Metroid games. Like Fusion, you get it like really late, pretty much. When you get Space Jump like pretty early in that game. Alright. Well, should I say early? It's like kind of like mid game. It is like early relative to like this game and Super Metroid, I feel.
Yeah, it feels like Screw Attack feels like a big enough power gain that it feels early when you don't get it late game. If that makes sense.
Exactly. So like one shots like most regular enemies too. So actually insane. So yeah, all that that kind of mini boss area was kind of cheese. Like I shot missiles upwards like through the first larva. Cause yeah, I guess
Who doesn't love cheese?
Missiles do more. Yeah, right. If it's faster, then why not? So yeah, there is like two different types of routing. Like you can either get Ice Beam early, like the next room I'm about to get Ice Beam. So I'm doing like the late route. Forget if the shoot. I actually forget which route is faster. It's by a very small amount, but I actually forget which one's faster. Doing this part late is like way easier though, because since you have high jump and screw attack, that previous room that I just did the single wall jumps, those rippers like pretty much will never be in your way, and if they are in your way, like the screw attack will just go through them and kill them. So it makes it a ton easier. Yeah, additionally having high jump means that you don't have to do like extra platforming before doing the wall jumps. Which means that you get up there a bit faster. And then yeah, going through this heated room's like way easier too because of having screw attack. Oh, additionally also having wave beam. You could also just like shoot most of those enemies to death because the damage is a bit stronger with wave beam, and also yeah, wave beam also just passes through solid objects like walls and stuff. Doesn't go through enemies for whatever reason, but yeah, it goes through like walls and doors and whatnot. Oh, I forgot to shoot out that missile block. That's actually really bad. This still works. I just have to use the speed booster again to break this block. But I didn't get the time save from doing the that late route. I was supposed to shoot out that missile block early so that on the way down I would have just had a straight path back down. Alright, so mini boss. Oh, whoops. So yeah, this mini boss. There's like some vines that you need to kill that take a total of 6 vines. They take 3 hits each to kill. With high jump, you can actually like barely reach them, which does make that a lot easier. And like in any percent, if you do a high jump late route, then you'd have to do like wall jumps and then shoot like missiles straight once you're at the top of the screen, and then shoot one diagonally upwards. So it's a lot of finger movement without high jump, but high jump it yeah, you can just stand there, like stand at the edge of the middle area, and then hold diagonal and jump and shoot 2 missiles per jump, which is a lot faster since you don't have to run into the water or do wall jumps. So yeah, I backtracked up here because I want to kill this boss, Imago. So I kind of beefed it. Alright, that's fine. At least the backup worked. Yeah, so I shot all of my super missiles up as it was coming down, and then yeah, basically just try to chase it down the room. You can kill it in 1 cycle if you whoops. Yeah, you can kill it in 1 cycle if you get enough missiles and hit all your super missiles. So when I started chasing it, I started moving a little late, so I didn't get as many missile shots as I could have. Because you can have only two missiles on screen at once when you're shooting. And because there was a bit of a gap, my rate of fire was a bit slower because the missiles weren't like instantaneously hitting it. Oh shoot! I didn't grab that super missile at the top of the screen. I only noticed it when I was exiting. So you may have noticed the room with the fake floor where I grabbed that energy tank. If you fall down, you can do an infinite bomb jump to get back up. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so I'm gonna try a glitch here to clip through the floor. I don't know exactly like how that works, but if you if you freeze two of those bugs on the same tile, then bomb them and unmorph, then yeah, that causes you to like clip through the floor for whatever reason. Or clip through the speed block tiles for whatever reason. So it's a lot faster than going like 2 rooms over to the right and then like getting a speed boost and then coming back. So here, use a speed booster to get out. There's a slightly faster trick, but I failed it quite a bit, so didn't feel like trying to save like the 2 or 3 seconds. So I'm gonna try and spark across this room. And then I'm gonna backtrack a little bit to gain a speed booster, because there is some more speed booster, or sorry, shine spark puzzles coming up. So I got one stored here. I'm gonna take the safe strat over here. What you could also do is those speed blocks that I destroyed. You can do wall jumps up in front of the speed blocks, and then you can do a diagonal shine spark so that you instantly bonk on the wall, so that you don't do what I did, where I like shine sparked through the blocks and then went all the way like across to the door, and then had to run back to get another speed boost. So it's like a small time save, or a small optimization. So this room, terrible in this category. So you need to get the speed booster, and then jump through all those speed blocks. Most of the time it's a 4-frame window to jump through. Sometimes it's a 3-frame window. I think it depends on like frame rules or something. So like even getting that missile casually is actually pretty hard, because you have to do that strat like even casually too. And it's like a 4-frame window.
Oh, I didn't realize you have to go back to the other room every time.
Yep, because yeah, you can't get enough speed otherwise. And yeah, I backtracked a little bit to grab that super missile drop, because by the time I fight Ridley, I want to be as close to 10 super missiles as I can, just to kill him way faster. Because he takes either 10 super missiles to kill, or 50 regular missiles. So ideally, when I get into the fight, hopefully I'll have like 9 super missiles, and then just need to use like 5 regular missiles after. Alright, so had to unmorph, because if I had screw attacked onto that frozen enemy, I would have killed him and dropped down. It's a pretty big time loss to fall down that area, but in this category it's not as bad, because you can shine spark back up. Whereas in any percent, you would have to like backtrack, and you'd have to backtrack through several rooms and go all the way around. Like it would lose like probably 40 seconds, I think. In this category, it probably loses like 15-ish. Whoops. Alright. So yeah, I don't want to fall down there, because these crumble blocks have no way back up. So it's fine to fall now, because I already grabbed the 2 missiles, but
These blocks are always so stressful in Metroid.
I know, right? Yeah, you can do like frame perfect like jumps on crumble blocks as well. Oh, there's 10 super missiles. Yeah, you can do like a frame perfect jump on the crumble block as well, which my last run I actually did that by accident.
I didn't realize that was possible.
Yep. I'm not sure for Super Metroid if you can frame perfect jump on crumble blocks, but in Zero Mission and Fusion you can for both. Alright, so there's another unknown item. I actually forget which one that is. I think it's Gravity Suit, I'm pretty sure.
Is it time for showdown at Ridley Field?
Yup. Here we go. So small cutscene, and then pretty much just gonna ram my face into him and shoot as many missiles as possible. Yeah, since I have so much health, then it's easy to just like base tank all the damage. Even in any percent, you for the most part also just like tank a lot of damage, but you have way less health. On any percent, it's more dangerous if you're fighting him with one E-tank. Because you can die like just before you kill him. But yeah, in this category I have like 7 E-tanks, so it's like not even close.
Yeah, it's a way chiller category to watch than any percent, because any percent seems like the entire game is one hit away from ending.
Pretty much. Yeah, like even when you get the full powered suit in that category, it's like still pretty dangerous because you're missing so many upgrades and your max health is really low too. Oh, did not need to break my spin there.
Like the space parts are going like, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, I was just saying ideally, I wanted Ridley to drop super missiles. He actually dropped a lot. Like, that's probably like, whoops, the most I've seen him drop in a run. I think he dropped like 4 super missiles, so I had like 8 leaving the room, which was wild. Otherwise, you want to farm on mostly these owl enemies here, because they have a 75% chance to drop super missiles. So they're pretty likely to drop them.
I didn't know enemies had like specific drop rates.
Yep. I think there's some enemies where it's not possible to get super missiles. Like the really early ones. The really early enemies. And yeah, for drop rates, yeah, the important ones for speedrunning is like knowing about those owls, being highly likely to drop super missiles, and oh, what was the other one? Oh, I guess Torian drops, because when you're killing the Metroids, you want to optimize like how many super missiles you have in there. Which yeah, I guess I could just say it now since this is mostly just like walking at this point. There's not too much to talk about. Yeah, so like the Metroids, they have about a 10% chance to drop super missiles. They drop 2 items when you kill them, so each one of those drops is a 10% to get super missiles. So it's a lot more stressful in any percent because your ammo is very limited. So you really want to get super missile drops, especially in that category. Otherwise, you're gonna have to spend time farming on the Rinkas. Those red onion ring looking enemies. Oh, whoops! I almost messed that up, but just barely fixed that. So yeah, I had to do a ball spark to get that super missile. And what was I gonna say about the super missile? Oh, for some reason when you're kind of gliding along the ground during that first ball spark, when you enter the room where I still had to do a little bit of movement and then do the second ball spark, you won't continue like flying with the shine spark. You'll just slide off and like lose your speed booster. So you need to do a storage before getting into that room. And then yeah, there's like 2 backup strats that you could do if you fail it, but very glad I didn't have to do either one, because I only know how to do one of them. It's definitely the slower one. Too. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, there you go. I had to wait for the block to reform because I shot out the wrong block. So normally you would travel to this area to get Varya's suit. Kind of early in the game, like after you would get like high jump and yeah, I guess high jump for the most part. It's like what you need. Maybe ice beam too. But for whatever reason in this game, when you get the full powered suit, you get gravity suit. The game kind of just assumes you have Varya suit as well. So I'm gonna actually never grab Varya suit. It's actually the next couple rooms to the left. And yeah, it still counts for 100% completion because yeah, the game just gives you Varya suit even if you don't get it.
I appreciate that this category isn't get all the items, is do whatever it takes to trick the game into thinking you got all the items.
Exactly. Yeah, because we definitely leave one item behind, which is Varya's suit. I actually don't know what happens if you like go back to the room with Varya's suit after you've skipped it. Like I don't know if you like get a second one as a pickup or if it's just like gone, as if like the game already assumed that you got it.
Oh yeah, I wonder how they check.
Yeah, we'll have to ask that in the Discord later. I'm curious now.
Oh, do we have time for some donations?
Oh, absolutely.
Heck yeah. We have $25 from Garby, who says, Eon playing TGM sounds totally awesome. Thank you, Garby. I'm also very excited to see Eon play Tetris Grandmaster later.
For sure. Yeah, Tetris is always so dope to watch. Like, watching good people play it. Oh, made a little bit of a movement error there, but all right, there you go. So yeah, I got long beam. You don't really need it. It is a nice convenience to have, just being able to shoot your shots all the way across the room. That and like wide beam and then getting plasma, it's like crazy because you just shoot through everything and like with an insane amount of range. Oh, I actually have no idea. I saw Jaded Muse question for about when Tetris is.
Yep, Tetris is not on the schedule. Surprise! It's a new unlockable. It'll be right before the finale, if we reach it, provided we reach it.
Nice. Yeah, definitely get your donations in. I promise it's gonna be a dope run. So I would love to see it. Yeah, so here's the start of Torian. Yeah, since I'm doing 100%, don't even need to farm that first drop though. Kind of got teased with that super missile drop. Kind of wanted to grab it. So the strat in this category for the most part is to, I don't want to be below 4 super missiles at any given point because it's faster to have at least 4 super missiles fighting Mother Brain. So whenever I have 4 super missiles, then I'm gonna switch to regular missiles to kill these Metroids. And the Metroids, how long they take to spawn from the background is RNG. And their position of like exactly where they spawn is a little bit random too. So it does make it so you don't really have like a set routing. Oh, I also wasn't paying attention that I used a bunch more super missiles. Well, hopefully I get at least 1 drop. Additionally, because my health is full, then hopefully that'll help because it means I'm very, very unlikely to get health drops since I'm at full health. Like, it should be 0. Oh, I got hit. Never mind. I was gonna say it should be 0%, but it actually isn't. There's a small chance that you can still get health drops even at full health.
I didn't realize that Metroids spawning in was RNG too. That's such a small detail.
I know, right? Yeah, especially for any percent, it matters a lot. Because there's like not really like a set strat on how to do the rooms because of that. So like any guide or any like runners will tell you that you kind of just have to like react to where they are. So here's Mother Brain. Gonna be trying to cheese her. So yeah, if you stand in this spot, pretty safe. Yeah, pretty much the Rinkas can reach you, but you can morph to get underneath the I-beam there. And while Mother Brain's dying, for whatever reason, your speed is like not capped, so you can keep running straight as Mother Brain is dying to charge a speed booster. Or yeah, charge up for a Shine Spark, I meant to say, with your speed booster. So that saves a little bit of time. It actually is faster to not use the Shine Spark and to like wall jump up, but really, Tass really is the only one that can do it faster. With like RTA, it's like you're on average probably gonna lose like a very small amount of time not using that Shine Spark. But maybe like a second, maybe a bit less than a second even. So.
Hey, you made it!
Yep. Normally this is the finale for the original Metroid, but not done with me yet. It's a zero mission.
This was such a cool moment when I first played this. I had no idea this was coming.
Same. I nerded out pretty hard when I was a kid about this happening. It's like, what? Zero Suit? And like...
Also, I appreciate that this cutscene implies that Samus basically always runs her suit into the ground and like just took it off because, okay, good, I've just literally wrecked it right as I left.
Yep. Yeah, when I first played this game, I was so confused about why why she took off her suit in that game. In this game. But
you know, maybe it's just that like the suit is in the ship and the ship got hit, so she didn't have time to put it back on. Maybe? I don't know.
Hey, that sounds really plausible. If I were to guess, that's actually like I'm actually gonna steal that guess because it actually sounds really plausible.
We never really see her put it on. Maybe it's one of those things. Oh, it's easy to get out. It takes a while to get back in.
Possibly. Yeah, this part. So yeah, with the Zero Suit. So first off, I skipped getting the map by just doing a little spin jump over the trigger. I'm gonna take the safety heal. Because otherwise you start the section with 99 HP and these enemies do 100 damage, so the one hit kill if you don't take the heal.
Yep, I don't know why the Space Pirates are just so stressed out about Samus being there in any percentage. Like, no, just hit her twice, just punch her once and then again, and you're good.
Exactly. Yeah, I wish you could do like, I wish it was faster to do perfect stealth in this area because I like that music, though. I interrupted it already by running through the tripwire. Oh no! I was supposed to make both of those guys kill each other so that the alarm would turn off sooner. But because I dropped the wall jump, then I face tanked one of the shots that would have killed the other pirate.
Heroically saved one of the pirates.
Pretty much. Yeah, so then when I was leaving that room where I messed up the double kill, I forgot to wait a bit to let the alarm turn off. So then I reset the alarm timer, so I had to wait over there a little bit for the alarm to turn off. So yeah, a little bit of an optimization that I'm doing. So whenever I have to crawl under those spots, to stand up a little faster, if you press up, it's faster than holding forward by about half a second. So every time that I get out of a crawl space, I always press up to stand right away. So there is a oh crud, I messed up. There is a trick in this room. I wasn't gonna go for it anyway. Called fast searchlights. So you can actually skip one of the searchlight cycles to save 2 seconds. If you mess it up, you lose about 8 seconds. But I am not particularly good at it, so I usually opt not to go for it in runs. I definitely would have to spend time like practicing it quite a bit. Oh, he saw me. I just wanted to not be seen for the swag.
That's fair. Sometimes you just want to not be perceived.
They don't need to know that I'm here. I'm sneaking around. So, gonna shoot this guy to make him a little angry, but not angry enough that, yeah, the alarm doesn't turn on when you shoot him for whatever reason. So it's just a little swag thing there. So yeah, this next jump coming up, I hate this wall jump a lot. Alright, I got it. Yeah, so when needing to wall jump, I think about half of Samus's body has to be like above a wall to be able to wall jump. So it's very easy to be slightly too low on the first wall jump, and if you mess up the movement, then you probably need to reset the room because the searchlight will get in your way. Or you can do backup strats to play around the searchlight, either or. So, the previous room I tried a trick called Sam Skip, but didn't work. Yeah, so I guess shout out to Sam the Digital, another Canadian homie. He, there was a way, when I was doing that long crawling section, where the crawling over the crumble blocks, if you move in a specific way, then when you're dropping down at the end of that room, the alarm will turn off. But I think I went a little too fast, so it didn't turn off. And because of that, I had to go in and out of that save room just now to have the alarm turn off. It's a little bit faster than waiting for the alarm to turn off itself. So did a little bit of a low wall jump there to let that pirate jump over me. And then just want to run like mad in this room while freezing 2 of those pirates. So yeah, so what I learned from the tutorial was that the 90% tutorial was to watch the meter that shows that your stun gun is charged. So because it's very easy to shoot too early on the second pirate, otherwise than shoot like not a charge shot, and then it'll just tank off of him, and then you can like risk dying. Well, in 90% you could risk dying. In this category, you have a lot more health to play with if you take the safety heal. Alright, next RNG spot is Charlie here. So he's gonna show like it's like a ball that's showing Samus. Showing a reflection of Samus. If you hit the reflection of Samus, you take damage. But you're waiting for him to show a glyph, and you need to shoot that glyph 4 times with a charge shot to get past this boss, pretty much. And so when he shows the glyph is random, so you can probably like lose like up to 15 seconds depending on your execution. Additionally, you can also be like running around the room from the second cycle onwards. Because if you're standing still, then he'll try to shoot lightning at you. And if you're moving, then he won't shoot lightning. Except on the last cycle. The final cycle, he'll shoot lightning, but it'll always be in the center of the screen if you're moving. Oh, there I stopped moving, so you shot lightning. But yeah, again, if there's any donations or if you want to talk about what we're raising money for, then not to do that.
Absolutely, we do have some donations. We have a $30 donation from Beepner without a comment. Thank you so much. And we have another $40 donations from I don't know, saying here's something for a great cause. Good luck on the runs. Thank you so much for your donations. We are rapidly approaching 15K, which is just 4K short of the special unlockable if you reach it by the end of the marathon. And we're also making some good progress on that TGM showcase.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, how much more for the Tetris Grandmaster?
I'm gonna check that right now.
All right. While we're waiting, so yeah, I got the full powered suit now. So since I have pretty much like maxed out beams, you can just like melt everything.
Oh, that's why you get the Varia. You get another Varia here, and then it's immediately replaced by the gravity suit.
Yep.
So you did get the Varia.
Exactly.
All right, so we are $2,735 to go on a Tetris Grandmaster Showcase. That's quite a ways away, but we can make it. I know we can.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, I dropped the Shine Spark unintentionally there. So I gotta backtrack here and recharge it. I definitely did this in my practice run too. Same mistake. So I messed it up in the exact same way too. Kind of made me laugh. Because yeah, I was trying to do a spin jump. I didn't even need to spin jump to shoot that missile block. So that was like already my mistake. And then I also didn't get a spin jump, so it just used the Shine Spark instead. But it happens.
Yeah. Oh, also, I want to point out that what I like specifically about that little cutscene of like Samus, like doing her childhood rite of passage again is the item fanfare for that suit is the classic fanfare, not the edited one they've made for Zero Mission. It's the only time you hear it.
Yep. I also need to read the I guess it's a manga comic.
Oh yeah.
I've been meaning to, but haven't got around to it yet. But then since you mentioned the rite of passage, I was thinking of the cutscene and I was like, oh yeah, I still need to get on that.
Samus Metroid has fun lore. Samus is good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's cool that they're like they were adding like a bit more in like the later games, like Fusion and Dread now as well.
Yeah, I was so happy to see more like, Samus, just Samus lore content in Dread.
Yeah. And I guess in other M2, even though, most most people don't really talk about other M.
No, yeah.
I never finished it. I only read what happened. So,
that's fine. They can't all be winners.
yeah, exactly. I got up to the second save point and I was like, all right, I'm done with this game. All right, so this next room, so there's these atomics that shoot lightning. If you are charging your beam, they won't shoot lightning. They also get attracted to you while you're charging your beam. But since I have screw attack, then you can also just bring them to you while you're charging and kill them in one hit. So another kind of path divergence here. So if you wanted to do the super optimal strat, you would go down instead of up here, and if you chose the downwards route, you would have to do a gate clip, which you have to clip into a gate by freezing a pirate, but then additionally in a specific way, and then additionally you have to do a frame perfect space jump while you're clipped, and the route saves about 10 seconds, but I'm not going to do that one because it's difficult, and there is a slight risk of soft locking if you do it. So I went the top route instead. So here's early power bombs, which is major routing change fairly recently. So, because normally there's only one power bombs that you can get, the one that during the suitless section, the one that you see the pirate carrying off. You get it near the final boss's room, and yeah, it's a long way to get there, and then you would have to backtrack after. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So yes, I always wondered how that part of the route went, because that bomb is really, really late. So yeah, this is blowing my mind.
Yeah, it saves over a minute getting this early power bombs. I forget how recently it was discovered. Like, might be about a year, maybe a little less. Yeah, it's fairly recent though. And yeah, with that, because you only have one like power bomb pickup, then you don't have enough power bombs to do everything that you want to do with power bombs. So I'm gonna have to take a couple refills as well. So all the save spots inside Space Pirate ship / Chizodia refills your ammo and health as well. So you need to actually use this as part of the route. Yeah, particularly just because you need more power bombs. And yeah, only these atomics drop items. Like the space pirates themselves don't drop items either. That I kind of have a gripe with that. Like I think it would have been nicer if they actually did drop stuff. All right, so here I'm gonna be trying a glass tube spark. It does lose a lot of time if I mess this up. But we'll see. I'm gonna do it kind of safe though. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Well, you can see me do the backup now. I dropped one space jump, so that completely ruined it. So yeah, I guess I gotta go through. Okay, so what I have to do as a backup is build a shine spark here and then shine spark up and grab this. Alternatively, the faster option is to do pretty much do the old route instead. So that I think you lose only like 10-ish seconds if you do old route, but I don't remember how to do old route, so I didn't want to pretend that I could do it. So now basically I'm back on track since I grabbed that E-tank.
Nice. I mean, go with the strat you know, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that probably lost like closer to half a minute, but not the worst.
It's
And
still
here...
just as entertaining.
Yeah, for sure. Not so. What's a marathon run without a little bit of suspense, right?
Right, exactly. Thank you for providing that.
My pleasure. Yeah, I'm glad that y'all could have me on this as well. It's always fun coming back for the second time this year. So yeah, this puzzle room, honestly, it's not as hard as it looks. Like, I've seen people say that it's really tricky casually, but it's pretty straightforward once you get used to it.
It just seems satisfying to go through.
Oh, I messed up the shine spark. Whoops. Oh well, that one barely saves time anyway. But yeah, sorry, I missed what you said. So I was like, oh my god, I messed up. And then I wasn't thinking.
Oh, no worries. I was just saying that room just looks really satisfying to do because it just feels fun to like destroy those like very long lines of bombs.
Absolutely, I love it. I love it too. All right, shine spark chain again. This one also loses a lot of time to mess up, so try to be careful with it. Okay, if I messed it up now, it's not too bad, but I need to do a ball spark at the end here on a specific tile. A diagonal bomb spark too, to be able to reach this power bomb. So yeah, I took my time before doing that ball spark because sometimes you can kind of be like on that tile, but like you'll be slightly off on your spark that you'll bonk on the wall like just enough that you don't break the speed blocks. And then
this
you have
is
to
so specific. Oh my gosh.
Right? You're seeing the restream, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh. Why did they make it so specific?
I know. It's like actually like one of the more obnoxious items to get to. Like again, once you're practiced in it, it's like not too tough, but like it still is easy to make a mistake, and it can be pretty punishing to mess it up too. Alright, so
Oh, you get to see the destroyed room when you come back to it.
yep. Yeah, it's like acid on the ground too now. Oh, that was so close. I mean, I planned it. It wasn't even close. I'm just kidding.
Masterfully executed.
Holy moly! Yeah, I lost the speed there. I was doing so that's called a we call it a space boost. So yeah, using space jump with a speed boost, and yeah, you need a space boost to break those speed blocks. And I went the tiniest bit too high, so I like hit the part of the wall that didn't have speed blocks and like lost my speed, but I broke one tile, so I was able to like morph and get in there still. Instead of having to like backtrack and do it again, fortunately. So, kind of threaded the needle on that one. Alright, so backtrack into Brinstar. So yeah, gonna clean up the rest of Kraid and Norfair pretty much. That one visit in Ridley already collected everything in there. So Ridley area is 100%ed already. And then Kraid, I think, missing like 3 items.
Finally gonna get the long beam.
Oh, I already got it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Right before I went to Torian, while you're reading a donation, I got it.
Ah. I look away 1 second.
It's all good. Oh, whoops, I messed up the shine spark there. Yeah, so this one... Oh wait, why am I ball sparking? What am I doing? Alright, sorry about that. I got this. Okay, there you go. That's what I'm supposed to do. So yeah, this room is where you need a gravity suit because of the acid. Because you can't get a... Since you need to break speed blocks, then you can't get... Yeah, you can't get a speed... Oh, whoops, what am I doing? You can't get a speed boost without... Oh, shoot. It's funny, I kind of forgot how to do this. There you go. Yeah, so you can't get a speed boost without gravity suit, basically. So that's why you need it to come back. And then it makes that room below that I was just messing up on faster because you can use space jump to traverse that room a little bit better. And then grabbing this missile tank from that acid waterfall. Again, because you have gravity suit, it just makes it faster because you can just like roll through the acid without being slowed down. And now there's going to be a transition room behind the save. Yeah, and also having screw attack, you're able to come back to Norfair as well. Behind that save room. Oh, whoops! I wasted a super missile. So yeah, now I'm back to Norfair as well, and yeah, there's quite a bit of items to clean up still. Oh.
Yeah, I'm so used to the run being almost over in that Zero Suit section, and like, oh wait, no, right, 100%.
Yeah, it's like, but wait, there's more. And yeah, I need like power bombs for quite a bit of stuff, and then also need like gravity suit, so that's why I have to come back. Oh, whoops! I forgot to shoot out the blocks there. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, since I have wave beam, I could have shot through all those blocks and then broke them on my way there. Alright, so gotta try and get a speed boost. Oh no. I was still aiming diagonal for whatever reason. Not intended. Alright, there you go. So I'm gonna do the safe strat here with Shine Spark storage. I'm just doing a regular Shine Spark to get across the room. And down here, there's a couple items. I think the second one is like fairly well hidden in here. And yeah, just having like plasma beam just shredding through everything in here. It's like it feels nice just like mowing through all the enemies too.
I'm curious, do all the extra like super bombs actually help in the end game once you go back to the boss?
Yeah, for the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the power bombs don't really help. Like you never need to use them, but the super missiles though are huge because final boss. If you 100% the game and go into the final boss fight, he has 3 times as much health,
Oh,
and I think he does twice as much damage as well.
okay. That's interesting.
Gonna need so if he happens to die with 6 super missiles, that means I missed an item. But if it takes 18, then I got 100% for sure. So I want to keep as many super missiles as I can because I'm probably gonna miss a few shots as well during that fight. And for power bombs though, if some enemies like along this area, if they drop some, you can use some later in like Chizodia on your way back to the final boss to clear like when there's a lot of bomb blocks to like clear them faster to save a little bit of time. It's not like super huge time saves, but it does count for a little bit. Okay, so I gotta remember. Oh, right, I have to do a ball spark here. I think this one looks cool, even though it's like really simple. It's that little hole in one through those blocks too. And over here is going to be the last item in Norfair. To get. I forget if it's a missile or a super missile. Okay, it's a missile. And then, yeah, so basically the next parts to clear up is Criteria and Chozodia. Which, yeah, there's only like 2 items in Criteria. And then in Chozodia, I actually don't know exactly how many items are missing still. Like 6, 7, maybe. There, I'm going to be doing another little bit of a Shine Spark chain over here. And need a ball spark to get into this hole. I mess that up in runs a lot, so I'm glad I got that. It's like not really hard if you practice it, but for whatever reason, like by the time I get to this point of the run, I just forget I have to do it, and then like try to remember how to do it like in the heat of the moment. And I wasted 2 super missiles by accident again. Whoops.
If Samus does like a Shine Spark jump directly up outside, does she just like leave orbit?
You would think that, right?
What's gonna stop her?
Yeah, for whatever reason, there's an invisible ceiling, but yeah, you would think that she would just like keep going up because you like never really see a limit to like when you Shine Spark in general. The Super Metroid ROM hack with that gimmick? That's hilarious.
Oh, interesting.
You
could just leave. Just speed boost up. Bye.
That's so funny. I have to see this. I gotta look it up. That's so good. So yeah, all this backtracking here is like for literally 1 power bomb. If there was a way to get this power bomb early, then it'd save like probably save a couple minutes actually, like in the run.
Oh, nice. Oh, folks in chat are saying it's also addressed in the Super Metroid 4 Coma, the small little like 4-panel comics. I love those. They're so good.
Haven't seen before.
They're adorable, super cute, and they also like have this recurring theme where Samus is just really into orbs and loves to like curl up into a ball and like just fit into small cozy spaces.
Actually sounds pretty cute too.
It's adorable. It's like, oh, I'm just cleaning the ship. Like, oh, this spot like next next to like the power generator. Oh, that was just like the perfect size for me to roll it. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap here.
That actually sounds really fun. Oh, which block do I shoot? Oh, there it is. I don't think I have one extra power bomb for some reason. Must have gotten a drop somewhere and not noticed.
Oh, do we have time for a couple donations?
Oh, for sure.
Heck yeah, we have Vorpy with $80. Thank you so much, Vorpy, saying, let's get that TGM showcase. Heck yeah. And we have the Jaded Muir with $20 saying, I want to see some Tetris played super well. Thank you so much for your donations. We're getting closer and closer to that special little, well, I say little, but it's a lot, Tetris Grandmaster Showcase.
I also appreciate that people have been donating for the fanfare incentive.
I appreciate it too.
But yeah, keep them coming. Yeah, we're a long way from finished, so yeah, every dollar counts. So no matter how big or small the donation, it's all appreciated. And the viewers at home, just watching and hanging out. All right, so Shine Sparking up. I didn't get to do the little swag thing where you can like shoot a missile and then she'll like Shine Spark up like a little bit faster than the missile. So it looks a little swag, but kind of beefed it. But oh well. So yeah, now pretty much just revisiting places that I've been. Pretty much heading towards the end of the run while picking up the few remaining items on the way too. We've seen these rooms before. And yeah, I had to actually shoot that shot kind of high diagonally because of the plasma beam part of my beam combo, it passes through enemies and it does damage per frame. So if you shoot like straight through, it'll like sometimes one hit kill the pirates. So if you're trying to like just freeze them, then it can be awkward sometimes. No, the work bot? Oh, never mind, I got him. If you're a little slow, then that work bot will stop and take a nap, right? And block the hole. So you want to beat him to it and then shoot some shoot missiles to push him back before he takes a nap. Otherwise you gotta wake him up and kind of like wait for that little animation.
Those poor work bots, never really appreciated in any Metroid game.
You know, right?
We're just in a real hurry.
Just kind of move them out of the way, like push them around if need be. Oh, I see Tempest Mask. He knows the meme. So yeah, in this category, since I have a power bomb, you can break those 4 power bomb blocks there to have a slightly faster escape at the end.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so it helps a bit. Oh, I should have been more. What am I doing? So yeah, now finally got the main power bombs. That's like, I think that's like the 3rd last item you get. Even though you're intended to get them like way sooner. And then yeah, the hidden 2nd power bombs up there. Should be 99% for items now. Oh, I completely forgot to drop the power bomb too. Okay, there you go. What was I about to say? Yeah, I have 1 extra power bomb. I could have made use of it somewhere else, but I didn't think to. So using 1 there because there's power bomb blocks that were to the left, so it'll make the exit a little faster. Since you don't get power bombs in any percent, you like never do that. So here's a kind of obnoxious E-tank to get, like doing those low height space jumps to get over the trip wires. Because yeah, if you trip the wire, then the alarm turns on and it the gate closes in front of that energy tank. So, yeah, the safer strat is to backtrack and to get another shine spark, but I think it loses like maybe 5 seconds. So if I failed it that time, then I would have just done the save strat after resetting the room. All right, so there's Mecha Ridley, final boss.
Is it in like Space Pirate OSHA that they have to have one Ridley present no matter what? All right, we'll bring out the backup Ridley.
Oh god, Mecha Ridley as a backup. So yeah, I definitely got 100% since it's taken more than 6 missiles to die, or 6 super missiles. Backup Ridley. I'm still laughing a little about that. Oh, I used the power bomb too early, so I didn't even get the small time save from having the extra power bomb. Yeah, so you let it blow up when it's saying that the self-destruct sequence has been activated, and then it'll blow up during that. But I did it a little early.
When is time for this category?
Oh right, I always forget to say it in the marathon. So thank you for reminding me. Yeah, time will be when I enter the moment I enter the blue spaceship at the end of this escape sequence. So probably got like 2 minutes or a little less.
Nice. Yeah, this part is less scary when it's not any percent.
Yeah, I've definitely died at the very end of this run, like more times than I care to admit in any percent. Then yeah, in Hundo it's like really cozy. So gonna be trying for a Shine Spark chain here to save some time. Alright, safety strat, killing that pirate. Normally you wouldn't want to kill him, but I really don't want to mess up this ball spark because you would have to traverse around the room and there's a work bot up top and he's in the way, so it's like pretty slow. Oh wait, I was about to do any percent strats, but in 100% we just kind of tank hits and just mash your shots into these metal pirates until they die. So time is coming up. Time. All right, so it was less than 2 minutes. I kind of overestimated how long the ending sequence is there.
You're too fast.
All right, I have no idea what my end time was, but I'm sure I was at least below estimate. I'm very confident about that.
Absolutely. Judging here, it says 121.44.
Not too bad. Yeah, my current PB is 116.22, which was actually in the last marathon run I did for this game.
Ooh.
And I also didn't practice, so I was like really rusty. I thought I was gonna be really rusty, but I still PB'd the run by like 17 seconds roughly. But yeah, this run, yeah, I honestly didn't practice as much as I'd like to admit, but I felt like there was a lot of parts that I was playing well in the run, so pretty happy with it.
It was a lot of fun to watch. For
sure. And yeah, these credits are longer than the previous run, so so we already know I got 100% since Mecha Ridley.
Oh, that's right.
Had a lot of help.
I do appreciate these games that have these little ways of letting you know, okay, fine, you don't have to wait till the credits, the marathon.
Exactly. You'll see how Shasta explains it in Fusion. I only know that because I recently learned how to speedrun Fusion, like about 2 weeks ago. And I've only learned 100% too. I didn't learn any percent for that game, so definitely excited to watch Shasta do Fusion. Probably be taking notes on strats and stuff because I'm still a newbie at that game too.
It's
all right, and
fun
with that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll just say some closing words and then I'll give the floor to you. Yeah. Again, thanks everybody for watching. I hope that y'all enjoyed. Also, apologies about the frame drops at the start of the. I noticed. But yeah, if you like that, if you like the content here, then yeah, drop a follow if you like at Ryan_Ford522. Yeah, make sure to keep the donations coming though. It's been a very fun time. I've been lurking the stream for a lot of the marathon as well, and yeah, it's been like a fun group. So I'll see you all around.
And thank you so much for that wonderful run. It's been a delight to have you during the Metroid block, and yeah, there's more Metroid coming up, and I'm excited to see what will happen to Samus the next time she rides her suit a little bit too hard and has to get all the items over again. But that's part of the fun.
Yep. All right, take care, everybody.
Take care.
Okay, I ended the stream. So yeah, assume it's good to head out then, eh?